Hello, everybody. It's Dave Neal, stand-up comic and host of Bachelor Nation News. Tonight is the next episode of The Bachelor. We will have a live stream at 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. East Coast Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 1 hour before tonight's episode to preview what will entail. And before then, we've got some drama spilling off into the streets. Lexi, who was recently let go, or I should say she did the letting go from Joey's season of The Bachelor, responds to a rumor that I guess originated on Reddit. I'm going to share the rumor, again, essentially that she was mean. Lexi's response saying that couldn't be further from the truth, and then the person doubling down. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You hate that someone like Lexi feels the need to respond, but kind of glad that she did, just to be like, hombre, first time I'm going to respond. Second time, just get your name out of my mouth. Follow me on Instagram at DNeals. Patreon.com/Dave Neal for behind-the-scenes bonus content. I'll be live at noon Central Standard Time today. It'll be a good one. We'll be preparing all the content for this afternoon and doing all the behind-the-scenes stuff, plus some good news to share with you guys over there following sort of our studio design setup. So if you want any of the behind-the-scenes tea, that's where it'll be. And then this afternoon, as always, Bachelor Rush Hour, the hit podcast. All right, so let's jump into it. Lexi says, so blatantly untrue. But what's untrue? This rumor I'm going to share with you. Someone says, my friend ran into Lexi in Atlanta yesterday. They were both waiting in line, and she was right behind her and struck up a conversation and asked if she could get a photo. Lexi said, no, I don't take pictures with fans, and immediately quit talking to her. A bit later, someone else came up to her and asked for a photo. She said that Lexi said, no, I don't take pictures for y'all, and left the brewery. I was shocked. So disappointing. I get that people can have bad days and maybe you just don't want to take pictures sometimes, but you can say it in a kind way or give some sort of reason. Not that. She's been one of my faves. Not anymore. That was the initial sort of a rumor going out there that Lexi's bad at, with how she handles her fans. But by the way, no one talks like that. No one says, I don't take pictures with fans. I've been doing stand-up for over a decade. I've had the success with this channel for a long time now. And I still hesitate to refer to my audience as fans. It just sounds cheesy. We're all people. There is no sort of tiered system where one is better than the other, especially someone whose notoriety, no offense, Lexi, comes from being on a dating reality show. So I doubt she said, I don't take pictures with fans. That is fan fiction. Anyway, don't take my word for it. Lexi decided to respond, which you might say, oh, she doesn't need to respond. I remember when Reddit first started coming after me. They have since banned me, but I remember when someone first started coming after me, I felt the need to respond, and I just hated how it made me feel. Like, I don't owe anyone a response, but I understand the feeling of, like, Lexi is used to existing in a human world where you can talk to humans on a normal level. Reddit isn't that. And most of the internet isn't either. It's not a fair fight. So I can see her wanting to sort of, I don't know, correct the story, but at the same time, you got to just let these people go away. Easier said than done.
Hi guys. I wasn't actually planning on posting a video today. I have been running around all day, but it's come to my attention that there have been some comments made about people that ran into me yesterday.
And by the way, you might say, well, just don't read Reddit. I'm telling you, when shit is said about you, you get text messages from your friends. They send it to you. It's nearly impossible to not get that information. So when she said it came to her attention, it doesn't mean she's browsing through or talking about her name. It might mean someone's like, hey, heads up, people are talking trash about you.
And I usually don't typically address things because there's so much like hatred and just mean things on the internet. But if something is just so blatantly not true, it's hard for me to not speak on it. I went out with my friends yesterday and I was floored with how many people I got to meet and talk to. And I talked to every single person. I had incredible conversations. There wasn't one person that I didn't talk to. That's just not me. I am just a regular girl who works a 9-to-5 in Atlanta and went on The Bachelor to try to find love. And so to see that there are people commenting on me with things that are just 100% not true, and I would just never do, it's not in my character, is just honestly really upsetting. And going on a show like this and putting myself out there, I knew it would come with a lot, but for people to make up things about me that just never, ever happened, it is very hard to read. And
yeah, there's nothing worse than feeling mischaracterized. Now, again, I don't care if anyone ever. I mean, this wouldn't happen with me because anyone who's met me knows I'm a chatterbug and I will just talk your ear off. But what I look forward to most after my stand-up shows is connecting with my audience. I love doing that. We usually have a group of people that hang out afterwards. We talk, we go back and forth. I'll tell you what, if you're in the Phoenix area on March 28th, I've got a stand-up show for you. Dave Neal and Friends with Clayton Eckert from The Bachelor. I'm going to do my full stand-up show. I'm going to have a couple guests, a couple friends. Then we're going to bring Clayton on stage. We're going to do a Q&A. We'll maybe hand out a few drink coupons to you guys. It'll be an absolute blast. After that show, I'm going to be hanging out at the bar right next door, and I'm going to talk to every single one of you because I love meeting. I mean, you are nothing without an audience base, and you guys have been so amazing in my world. Lexi is just starting to realize, you can't make the content without the people that want to watch it, and to feel mischaracterized like that, yeah, that does sting.
And this is all very, very new to me, but I will always stand on my character and I will talk to anyone. I met the nicest girl at Target today. I'm like honestly getting emotional just because this whole process has been really hard on me, but there's no point at all that I would ever say I'm not taking a picture with someone. I took a picture with every single person that asked me yesterday, and I still think this is all so crazy, and I don't, I'm just a regular person. But meeting people and hearing that my story touched them just meant the world to me. But seeing those comments about things that just didn't happen, like, really break my heart. And I just hope that we can spread positivity and the truth. And yeah, I hope everyone has a good rest of your Sunday. And yeah.
So, by the way,
I'm about to go out, and I've been.
She's not just a regular person. She's a bombshell. She's beautiful, and she was on a dating reality show. But I guess I understand her point is that she's trying to navigate this life like anybody else. What is it about some people that want to build up sandcastles just to tear them down? What is that? Either way, well, now that we got her response, you have to assume, all right, well, the hater's gone. She clearly shared her point of view, and there's nothing to see there. Or actually, here she is, responding, the same commenter saying, nope, it was me that posted the comment in the off-topic thread. It was my friend that was behind her in the brewery that she said no to a picture to and then denied a photo to another fan. So who are we to believe? Lexi, first person, or someone who said, my friend was there? Second, I sent this story to my friend and she was like, holy shnikey, what a lie. I mean, yesterday, right after it happened, my friend called me immediately and was like, you won't believe what happened. And afterwards, she even talked to the other girls online who saw it go down, who were saying how rude it was, and they couldn't believe it at all. I don't know if she was having a bad day or if she was tired, what, but to be like that and then go online and publicly deny you acted that way is trash behavior. It would look so much better if she just owned up to it and apologized. I would respect Lexi so much more. I truthfully believe that she did want to use her platform for good, even if she can't respond to everyone. But talking to people can get tiring. If you have a bad day, just say it. Don't flat out lie, though. That's horse poo. And someone said, where's your proof? Where's the proof of all these people that wronged her? Of course, in this video, all we see in the comment section are people that met Lexi and said nice things. I met you yesterday at Ladybird. You were so sweet. I'm so sorry people are negative. Even in some imaginary scenario, you did say no. Like, why do they feel entitled to a picture with you? Yeah, you could say no for a handful of reasons. Here's reasons I would say no to a photo. If I were so popular that it was interrupting my quality time with my wife. I'll use a good example. I've been so busy the last month that my day is packed so tightly, I barely have any time to spend with my family. I literally had 1 hour. This is a couple weeks ago. I had like 1 hour I was going to spend quality time with my wife. Well, I get a knock on the door. It's somebody who's trying to sell me some security thing. And he tries to guilt trip me. And he says, I'm a veteran. And I was like, thank you for your service. And he says, if I could just have 5 minutes of your time. And I said, sir, I don't have 5 minutes. Well, if you just give me the 5 seconds. And then he just starts going into his speech. And I'm getting annoyed being like, you needing my time is taking away from my family. Now, this might sound like a weird comparison here. But what I've learned is while I might never be the type to like turn someone down who wants a photo, if it was affecting my family, I would protect my family first. So and again, I'm not this way, but if I was so famous that I couldn't make it to the gate of Southwest without 15 people stopping for photos, eventually you just have to say, sorry, not now. Eventually, if you're out to dinner with your family and people are lined up to take photos, if you take a photo with one person, there's 15 more who want one. Eventually, you have to say, sorry, I'm getting spaghetti with my family. So there is a time and place when you are at a certain size where I could understand you have to start drawing lines in the stand and just saying, look, I can't do photos, because, and also half the time people just want a photo so that they can brag to their friends that they have some sort of social media clout. Not with me. Again, my audience is chill, but like when you're on that bigger level, like when you just want a photo next to The Rock, it's like, do you even really care about The Rock, or are you just trying to bite off a piece of his flesh? With Lexi's case, she has nothing but people here supporting her. I was at Lady Bird yesterday and got to meet you. I thought you were so kind and genuine. So genuine, so real. But does Lexi have that swag? That's the real question. We'll never know if she's got that swag. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't.
This swag.
Girl, she don't know. But either way, Lexi's here. She's not taking your shit from anybody. I like to see it. But you can't do this every day, right? So if these sorts of rumors keep coming up, at least we have the positive that outweighs the negative. That's all we can hope for. And why? Why are there deranged people that would make this stuff up? And if they had any evidence whatsoever, we will receive it. But if Lexi is even guilty of saying, sorry, I don't want to take a photo, I got a zit, or, whatever the hell might be the reason why, you got to respect that. She's a human too. Let me know what you think. I'll be live for our pre-show live stream tonight. Patreon for the private membership at noon Central Standard Time. And we'll be back with more content right after this.